America Meditating Radio Show, we collect wisdom, inspire each other, and empower hearts 24/7. Hi, I'm Sister Jenna. Join me and guest on Blog Talk Radio as we amplify stories that compel us to be more for ourselves and everyone else around us.
He went without food, not to lose weight, but to help people lose generations of hate. While many around him rose up with violence, he sat down for peace. When others used religion as an excuse for war, he used it to remind them of love. Mahatma Gandhi made the world a far better place by reaching out with the strength he cultivated within his soul. So, pass it on from the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Take a break. Breathe. Why don't you visit the Peace Village Learning and Retreat Center, 518-589-5000.
Are you in need of a tech service company that's going to deliver the best solutions for your business? Then Attronica is your solutions headquarters. Here we specialize in your individual needs to make sure your business shines. For more information, please call 301-417-0070 or visit us at our website at attronica.net. Attronica, where we deliver for you.
Do you like to meditate? Have you tried to meditate? Have you struggled with meditation? Why don't you visit one of the Brahma Kumaris Meditation Center? Visit brahmakumaris.org.
shockwave straight through your heart, one in your back, and then the tears fall like signals in smoke, calling you back to the light. Feel the whispers tangle your soul, one in your back. Don't you bring me back.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to America Meditating. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. That was Kristen Hoffman with 2 F's and 2 N's. That's called Between the Veils, one of my favorite songs, actually, from her. I met Kristen in California at the Conscious Life Expo, and we just knocked it off. You know, there I was on a panel with a bunch of folks who were, like, talking about spirit shaking the bed and traveling into these zones, and, you know, I know how to heal you just by looking at your aura. And for a moment there I thought to myself, I don't know if this is the panel I should be on, but anyway, that's what I was arranged to be on. And the irony was when I started to share my knowledge, I go, look, my bed doesn't shake. I don't see a bunch of spirits flying all over the place, but what I do know is we're at a very powerful time to change our vices into virtues, and to become as sound and solid and instrumental in our world as possible. And it was at that moment Kristen and I just came, just really knocked it off in terms of we just really connected at a soul level and understood the transformation that was needed on our planet. I hope everyone's doing really awesome. We've been enjoying the cherry blossoms. Friends have been coming, and we had a very powerful global meeting. The museum was vandalized yesterday, not just the museum. In our building, somebody broke in, and would you believe our staff did not turn on the alarm that day? Don't you just love destiny? I know. When every day you turn on the alarm, you get everything in order, you do these just to protect yourself. Your alarm's not on now, and then that's the day the vandalism and the break-in happens, and you have no evidence. But thanks to 2 other offices in the building that did have a camera, they actually were able to witness the person that did it. And I just have to tell you, the irony is that he didn't take anything. I mean, we have really exquisite pieces in the museum, and they didn't take anything, not even the laptops. And then I wondered what would make someone perform such an act where they're going to get into trouble and nothing in return. So I look at that as something's going on up there, and we're going to need to send him or her a lot of good wishes and feelings, because something is giving, something is happening, and we have to help each other through, because it just makes no sense whatsoever. And this is where we're listening to this America Meditating Radio to see what best we can do in our lives to make a positive difference in the world. Well, if you're like me and you're following Elon Musk, he released the latest Tesla Model 3. Come on. I have given of my life to service for over 25 years. Can't anyone just send me a Tesla? Come on. If you've been following me, you know the car that I love the most right now is a Tesla, because it basically defines to me when you're spiritually evolved. You're slick, you're smooth, you're peaceful, you're quiet, less effort but greater results. And Elon released it yesterday, and the lines were so long. Don't even ask. He had lines that were the longest ever. People who are signing up to really come and look at what the Tesla Model 3 is going to look like. They're supposed to release that by next year, but apparently the orders are in so much that I don't know if they're going to really have our Tesla ready by then. So in the meanwhile, I don't know what to say, but it's going to be quite a ride. I mean, it's going to be something. And I think just the whole concept of cars being driven with computerized formats, it speaks a lot. And even if you research the Model 3, everyone, of Tesla, it will combine like real world range performance, and it's very, very safe, and you will actually achieve up to 250 miles per charge. And guess how much it's going to cost? $35,000. Down a big leap from what it is, because it's true, little sisters like me who don't make money can't afford those cars. And so, of course, it's really coming out there to be one of the safest cars in the universe. I'm going to actually write an article about the Tesla, because I think if you just look at what it's symbolizing and standing for clean air, imagine the car, the Tesla, is like the body. So everybody wants a sleek, clean, shiny, glowing body, okay? But you, the driver, are the soul. And here's this automobile that's ran by a computer. So let's say that the soul is holding information in its computer of the many other cars that it has driven. Do you get where I'm going? So if you believe in life and birth and rebirth, like I've been here before, if you believe in deja vu, then here's what we're saying. We're saying that when you really sit inside of a Tesla, you, the soul, are beginning to carry with you your sum total of your stories. And the more cars you've ridden, the older of a soul you are. If it's just your first car, you're a new soul. Go ahead and drive as fast, live it up, do whatever you want, live like this is your only life, your last life, your first, and whatever. But for me, I think I'm more of an older soul. So when I sat in my Tesla, one of our brothers brought a Tesla, the P90D. Folks, he picked me up, and I believe if you go to my Twitter handle, America Meditate, you'll see me in that, and 0 to 60 in 2.3. And I took that on 66. Antonia, our producer, said, Sister Jenna, if they see that, they could come and arrest you because you're speeding. I'm not speeding. I'm moving according to my soul's capacity. Come on, let's get this straight. And let's get this clear. We are so powerful. And if we decide to live our lives based on the awareness and the acceptance that we're sleek by nature, powerful by nature, beautiful by nature. And yes, we come in all different colors and maybe in different sizes or models, that it's okay if I could say the model of this car is called Sister Jenna, and I, the soul, am driving through this model. The same thing is true for you. And we're moving like these beautiful beings on the planet. And I really have to urge all my listeners, please go and test drive a Tesla. It takes you into another experience. And I've been dying to connect with Elon and to let him know how deeply spiritual I think the invention of his Teslas are. And what I mean by saying spiritual, I mean when you've fixed yourself and you're good and you really start to like yourself and you believe that you can soar beyond the galaxy and the universe and you can be kind and thoughtful and charitable, you're spiritual. And what America Meditating Radio is all about is about emanating and emerging this particular quality of power in the soul. So today's conversation is, are you like a Tesla? Are you smooth? Are you sleek? Are you spiritual? Are you at peace? Let's go into what we do best here on the America Meditating Radio. And I think I'd like to take us into a very, very beautiful meditation that would be of an important dimension in our conversation as we expand our awareness at this time. Take a deep breath, relax, and for the next 10 minutes, I want you to emerge your courage and your confidence.
Breathe deeply and slowly. Relaxing, calming, deep breathing. Travel in your mind to a safe place, real or imaginary. Somewhere you love to be. A place where you feel safe and protected. You don't need to worry about anything.
relax. You're going to fill yourself with 3 positive energies. Calmness, courage, confidence. Let's begin with calmness. Have the thought, I am calm. And let the feeling of calmness grow in your heart. Experience calmness. I am calm. I am calm. Think of a color that represents calmness for you. Imagine the color of calmness washing through your being, from the top of your head down to your feet. And feel calmness spreading throughout your body and mind, throughout your entire being. I am calm. Now add courage. Have the thought, I am brave. And let the feeling of courage grow as the spark of courage reignites within your heart. Experience courage. I am brave. I am brave. Think of a color that represents courage for you. Imagine the color of courage washing through your being, from the top of your head down to your feet. and feel courage spreading throughout your body and mind, throughout your entire being. I am brave. Now add confidence. Have the thought, I am confident. And let the feeling of self-confidence expand in your heart. Experience confidence. I am confident. Think of a color that represents confidence for you. Imagine the color of confidence washing through your being from the top of your head down to your feet, and feel confidence spreading throughout your body and mind, throughout your entire being. I am confident. I am calm. I am courageous. And I am quietly confident.
So I think it's safe to say that you have the courage now and the confidence to go get a Tesla Model 3 or one of the other kinds. But I do hope that this meditation took you into a better space than you started out the day. Hey, everyone. And so as we have this heartfelt conversation about Tesla, and as you can feel my just excitement and thrill about a car that I feel is so symbolic in terms of our advancement spiritually. Yes, you are listening to America Meditating, and yes, this is Sister Jenna, a little yogi sister who is an avid lover of cars, and before she was a sister, she used to race cars with her dad, which was really one of her joys in life, and still continues to be in even these times for me. So just to let you know that spirituality doesn't mean drop all and forget it and go up and live in the mountains, but it means to be so good inside that your goodness impacts others. Let me tell you, I think the Tesla impacting our lives. So you're talking about a safety feature where we are all seeking safety in today's world because, ridden with terrorism on the rise, mental illness, anxieties, addiction, many of us are walking around feeling insecure. And so when we hear about a car that's really safe on many levels, then what can you say? You can only say, I'm interested, I want to hear more. Elon was saying that at Tesla, they will not make slow cars. And why should they? Things are moving so fast today. So guess what? In the Model 3, 0 to 60, in less than 60 seconds, but let me tell you, I want ludicrous mode. And, one of the concerns I know that even my brother had when he got his P90D was just the charge and keeping it up. And even one time he had to get it towed, because he just didn't understand the mechanics. So it sometimes just takes a little adjustment, a little acclimating yourself to the fact that this car symbolizes you in your spiritual power where you've got yourself in check and you're right and you don't have to keep struggling. So from just one charge, 215 miles, like a soul. How fast can you go and for how long? I mean, if the soul is charged enough with energy of divinity, well, you can go for as long as you want. Now, one of my best features that when my brother had it in his P90, I was told or I heard that the Model 3 will have autopilot hardware, and it symbolizes for me that after you've done life for a long time and you've been learning from your actions, you've got it. And we don't have to keep making effort and struggling. And inside of it, he was saying that you can fit 5 comfortably. That means can't we all just get along? We can get along, and we can get along together. So the opened ceilings in terms of just glass covering the whole back part of the car, or the top part of the car, it keeps you really very open-minded. We are in an age of acceptance. However you've been incarnated, whether you are black, white, Jew, Muslim, gay, straight, Republican, Democrat, rich, poor, we are moving into an age of being opened and being accepting. So we all need to remain open. So the Model 3 having a roof glass plus storage space in the front and the back says to me, bring it on. I can manage it all, As you can see, I just love the technology behind this vehicle. I just love it. My whole heart is in this car. The big factor is the supercharging, and we should be able to remain free in life, so why not free when we're driving a car? So we were told that it's going to be expanded. They're building the largest lithium cell producer, and I immediately went to my connection to God. There's always a place that you go to get your charge, where everything is there and you get your powers, your love, your peace, your wisdom, your creativity, and they're going to have the largest lithium cell producer in the world. Unbelievable. So, of course, when we have an aim, we prepare ourselves for that. And hopefully by 2017, we'll be seeing Model 3s all over the world. And I know I definitely want a sample for myself. And why I'm dedicating this show to Tesla is that we've got to prepare ourselves. We've got to prepare ourselves for moving forward, and we're seeing that the old paradigm of politics, the old paradigm of relationships, the old paradigm of raising children, the old paradigm of taking care of the country and the world, it's no longer feasible. There are way too many of us on the planet, and there's a need for us to be more conscientious and aware that there's got to be an easy way to do this. There's got to be an easy way to do this. So my dear friends, hope you've enjoyed my ranting, which has been a spiritual and positive ranting about Tesla and their Model 3. And I just wish to say that things that are emerging, that are kind of sleek and speedy and real, they're not for us to kind of just use and take advantage of. But I'm inviting you to think about how they relate to you inside. What does it symbolize for you inside? Not just a status quo that that's your worth. Of course, later on, yeah. But what does it mean to you as a personality, as a being, as a soul? You're listening to America Meditating Radio, and we want you to know that your awareness, your contribution of thought, vibrations, and charity will always make this world a better place. If it's rooted in the idea, I wish everyone to be benefited. Thank you so much for joining us, and it is our pure wish that you never allow anyone to take away your happiness. No one has the power to strip you from your happiness, your courage, your belief to soar as high as you wish, you give that permission up. And we are here to love each other the same. So let us take our charge from the energy above, and let us be able to maintain that charge by keeping wisdom in our computer of the soul. And when we drive like no one's watching, like you own the road, and that everything and everyone around you is your friend. Friends, thank you so much for joining us on the American Meditating Radio. Always wishing you all the very best, and the light and might and just the love of life constantly is with you and for you. We'll end today's show by one of my favorite singers, Lucinda. And sometimes our story is really about being lifted and being inspired to be the best that we can be. So here's Lifted from Bliss. Take care, everyone.